Welcome to Bulgaria today. We're going to be sharing little known facts that we've discovered about Bulgaria. By the way, I'm Joe. I'm Lisa, and welcome back to the channel. In the European Union in about so it's recently. It's a small country compared to the UK with about 2 million inhabitants. Well, Bulgaria is a Balkan nation with diverse terrain encompassing Black Sea coastlines, a mountainous interior, and rivers, including the Danube. It is a cultural meeting pot with Greek, Slovak, Ottoman, and Persian influences. It has a rich heritage, really nice, of traditional dance and music and costume and crafts. And at the foot of the Vitosha mountain is its capital city, Sofia, and that's where we're coming from. So right now we're in Sofia, Bulgaria. Based on our experience, the people in Bulgaria might seem a bit crass or a bit unfriendly, short-tempered, but like we were told today in a takeaway, a lady who speaks English very well told us
she has been to Birmingham, in fact.
She says, don't be surprised if people don't say thank you and please and so on. That's just our nature, she said. So we learned that fact about it, and we had our own experience twice at the airport. Last night at the airport when we bought the ticket for the taxi, and as soon as we were exiting the airport, somebody just came up to it and snatched it. That's what British people call snatched. Snatched. Jamaicans would say he grabbed it. That was so shocking and made us scared to go in the taxi, but that's just his nature. He was saying, come, it's me, it's my taxi. But the way he just grabbed it. So yes, it might seem that they're short-tempered or crass, but that's their nature. So, there are restrictions still in force in Bulgaria, but thankfully, I mean COVID restrictions, but thankfully they'll all come to an end in March, on the 20th of March. Well, to come here we needed to have our 2 COVID tests, the COVID vaccines, as well as the booster, and we had to show that on a certificate, or you could have the COVID negative test results to show. So we had the former, and that's what we showed at the airport, and that got us through. Do you want to know where in the world Bulgaria is? Right. It shares borders with Turkey. It's right at the southeastern part of Europe at a crossroad. It's sort of a crossroad between Europe and Asia. And it has borders, as I said, with Turkey, but also with Greece, Serbia, Macedonia, and Romania. That's multicultural. Talking about multicultural though, in Birmingham we tend to see lots of different cultures represented. That's where we're from, Birmingham, England. And we tend to see lots of people in their different costumes and headgear and so on. But in Bulgaria, so far, we have not seen anyone that we could identify as being Muslim. You know, not anyone wearing the Muslim cultural dress. Nor we have not, in fact we have seen one black person so far. One black person was on the flight, and we have not seen any more, and we're in Bulgaria now 2 days. A whole lot of people come to Bulgaria every year in the winter exactly for skiing. So there are lots of school trips, and lots of adults too come over for skiing in the winter in Bulgaria. In the winter, there's lots of skiing in Bulgaria, but in the summer, due to their lovely, nice sandy beaches, it is a tourist destination for the beaches, well known for the beaches. Here's an interesting fact for you. Have you ever heard about rose water and rose oil? Well, the Rose Valley, located between the mountains Stara Planina and Sredna Gora, produces approximately half of the world's rose oil. The rose oil is extracted from a special species called Rosa damascenka, otherwise called damask rose. It is an essential component in the cosmetics industry, and the Bulgarian rose oil is a protected geographical indication. The rose picking season in Bulgaria and the festivities in the area start at the beginning of June each year and it culminates with the crowning of the Rose Queen. That's interesting.
Sofia, which is the capital city of Bulgaria, is located just 15 minutes away from the Vitosha Mountains. Let me tell you something about religion in Bulgaria. Sofia is the only place in Europe that has places of worship for 4 major religions so close together. Eastern Orthodox Christians, Roman Catholics, Muslims, and Jews can all pray in their respective places of worship just across the street from one another.
You know what we haven't said yet? Bulgarians speak Bulgarian. It sounds funny, the writing looks odd, makes your mind feel confused, but it's a lovely sounding dialect.
Yeah.
It really sounds lovely, but you have not a clue if you're English speaking and you don't know Bulgarian.
I've found that it's mostly the young people who speak English and who are willing on the streets to help you to find places or tell you where you can get the currency exchange, or to help you to order things in the shops or stores. So, Bulgarian young people, kudos to you. There's something about toilets in Bulgaria, although I don't want to really generalize so far because we've only really seen 2 bathrooms in Bulgaria. But the 2 that we've seen are really small, and they have the toilet, the shower, and the sink really close together in just a little cubicle. I don't know if that's general of Bulgaria, but that's been my experience.
Do you know what the Bulgarian flag looks like? I'll show you. It has 3 bands of equal size, white, green, and red. They're positioned horizontally from top to bottom. The white is a symbol of peace. The green represents the wonderful nature, and the red is the blood soaked into the land of Bulgaria.
Well, we hope that you've enjoyed learning those facts about Bulgaria, and we're going to leave you with the last one. So, Bulgaria's motto says, unity makes strength.
Wow.
I think that's beautiful.
Profound.
Yeah.
It's a lovely country. Thank you so much, guys, and we hope to see you in our next one.
Bye.
Bye from Bulgaria.